Australia's energy market operator has called for $1 billion worth of infrastructure spending to secure power supplies into the 2030s. It says the system is in decline and Australia desperately needs a second national interconnector to smooth the transition to renewable energy. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
Sending power over 40,000 kilometres, the network that delivers electricity to 19 million customers is an ageing engineering marvel.
What some engineers call the largest single machines on the planet, national power grids.
Tony Markson's the grid master, and his report, the Transmission Network Development Plan, points to a brittle system, nowhere more brittle than South Australia. The market operator calls the September storm shutdown the islanding of the SA region, rare but predictable in a state at risk of widespread outages.
The last South Australian restoration from our black system was 36 years ago.
On the electrical island that is South Australia, at least 2 gas generators must now be online at all times. But the operator's long-term solution is to build more bridges, known in the industry as interconnectors. It recommends a new one from South Australia to New South Wales at around $333 million, a second link between SA and Victoria, and a backup across Bass Strait. All up cost just over $1 billion.
Spending billions of dollars on interconnectors won't solve the problem.
The benefits are said to outweigh the costs, but governments are unlikely to foot the bill for upgrades to private networks, and investors are cautious about rules and carbon reduction policies.
The government absolutely no interest in things that push up the cost of power prices.
The electricity grid's caught at a moment in time. It needs investment over the next 2 decades to improve reliability. But within 30 to 50 years, its role will change again to support a nation using less power and from cleaner sources. Its job then will be to balance supply and remove the peaks and troughs which already trip the system.
We are going to need more flexible resources in order to support the variable output of wind and solar. One option is to strengthen the transmission system, but there are other options.
Batteries and other technology will help define the options for all, including the experts.
And pulls out one's iPhone to ask Siri what a future power grid will look like.
I found something on the web for what will the future power grid look like.
It's actually a way of getting a very comprehensive answer.
Where no one currently has the right answer. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.